Good evening, everybody. Today is January 5th, 2025. I'm still in awe that it's 2025, but so today was Sunday. It was actually a really packed day. So I woke up at probably like 6 in the morning and was like waiting for a call from my mother in law to go pick her up from work. And it had never come, and Anna was like, hey, we can go back to bed real quick, but like stay kind of alert. Like she should be calling soon. And so she never ended up calling until like 9. Oh, I was like, never ended up calling. She didn't end up calling until like 9, so I ended up like basically sleeping in. It was actually really cool. So I took my mom's car, went and go picked her up. My car was still like not fixed yet, but we'll get more on that later, right? So so yeah, well, I went and picked her up. Her work was crazy. Apparently they were like they couldn't find someone to cover shifts, and then she was like she had asked her shift to be covered, but then ended up not being able to get it covered, so she was working it anyway. So she was kind of like covering her own shift, and then had to cover more into a further shift. So it was a whole debacle, really. And then the person who was going to come in and do her shift never showed up. It was crazy to hear about. But yeah. So I took her home. She was ready to pass out, and then I went and got some Albertsons donuts and uh, filled my mom's gas tank with gas. And I got home and Anna was like, getting donuts at Albertsons is basically eating out. And I was like, okay, then getting gas for the car is also eating out. Like, I'm giving it ultra processed junk food, buddy. Like, it's the same thing. And I was like, I'm not gonna count that. Like, I love me some Albertsons donuts, and they come from a grocery store. So there's that. And there's $1 a donut, dude. I can eat like a meal for $3. Whatever. And then yeah, so filled that up with gas. Got home at like 10:52 and was like, I can make a video. Like my mom was like, hey, want to come with me and pick up the Walmart order? It's at 11. And so I went and I picked up the Walmart order. As we were like sitting there waiting for the person to like come out and like put the groceries in the car, I saw one of my old friends like from high school walking the parking lot with his dad, and he had this like super luscious long hair like down to literally his shoulders, and like a full mustache, and I was just like, dude, crazy. So after we left, got home, got settled, and my mom unloaded all the groceries and started making cabbage soup. I like shot him a text, was like, hey dude, saw you. Why am my camera doing that? Why am my camera doing that? Why are we doing that? But I was like, hey dude, saw you at Walmart, loving the hair, like, hope life's good. And he was like, hey man, thanks, hope life's good for you too. I was like, dude, holidays are crazy, love the family, yeah. And he was like, yeah man, I'm excited to get back to work. I was like, good dude. So I plan on giving him a call in the future. He heard about like my America business, and his girlfriend had even cash out on her 401k at a company, I believe. So I'm gonna hit him up and be like, hey man, I switched insurance companies, yada yada. Give him the quick spiel, just so he can be a future referral for my business. And then yeah, we got home. I think we watched some Vampire Diaries, or we watched some originals. Yeah, I think we watched some TV while we ate soup. That's what it was. No, I played video games, and then Anna's brother-in-law was coming down from Wendell, and so they were coming into town, and Anna was like, hey, they work on motors for tractors. You could have his boss actually take a look at your car. They're like a boss slash roommate, so they like live together but work together. And so she came down, and then we all met at this place called Shields, and it reminded me of like a Mall of America or something, like a Mall of America Idaho edition. It was basically just a big redneck mall, and then had a Ferris wheel in the middle for some reason. So you had like little rides and like arcade games and like coffee shops or whatever. It was nice. They bought me a smoothie, and then played some games with the boys. It was me, Anna, her older brother-in-law, her younger brother, their boss, Anna's sister-in-law, her partner. I already said me. Who else? There was Jacob, Anna, and Jacob and Becca. Becca, who's actually in the other room right now. She's staying with us for the night. And those are Anna's niece and nephew, and then their boss's daughter, Bo, who's so dope. Love Bo. I think that was everybody. Summer's baby was also there. Novelli, little baby Novelli. She's like a year old. Like whatever. She's not even gonna remember Shields ever. But no, it was really really cool. Uh, kind of like was expecting to be disappointed and was not disappointed in it. It was very nice. So after we got to Shields, we like explored around, played all the games. It was cool. On our way, there was like an aquarium that was like a double archway, but it was like all glass aquarium. It was sick. We thought that was very cool. And then so yeah, we left, and Anna was like, "Hey, when we get home, no," she was like, "Hey, drop me off at Summer and Daniels. They're all gonna go there before they leave. You should drop off your mom's car and then bring our car, so we can take a look at the engine." So that's exactly what I did. I put the air filter in. The parts had come in just earlier today. I think you can see the box there. so so yeah, the parts had come in. I put the air filter in. I ended up dropping one of the screws, and I was like, "Whoops, whatever." And then yeah, so we took it over there, and then got a lesson on how engines work, and then we fixed the valve cover, O-rings, and whatever, like whatever. And then we probably fixed it like it probably 90% of what it needed, right? And so the valve cover is just like a little dislodged in the back because she didn't have any silicone gel, I think it was. And then she was like, "Yeah, you're gonna need new spark plugs and spark wires." And I was like, "I don't know what those are." She was like, "Dude, it's a 10-minute fix. Just YouTube." I was like, "Okay, I'll figure it out. If I need help, I'll call you. Like, just walk me through it, right?" So I got that to look forward to, and Anna and I were watching her the whole time. We were like, "We can figure out that silicone gel stuff. We're good. We'll figure it out." And then, so yeah, we were able to take the car to drop off Jacob back at his house, get Becca some new clothes for, she doesn't have school tomorrow, but for the night. And then drive back here, and it was working fine. It wasn't like super badly misfiring or anything, so I was like, "Dude, sick. I can actually take my car to work." And then earlier, Sherry had texted me and was like, oh no, Sherry, wait, what did Sherry do? I feel like I called or talked to Sherry this morning, but I don't specifically remember. I might not have. I think she sent something in the Telegram, but I didn't respond. Okay, so, well, she texted me at like 2 o'clock earlier in the day and was like, "Hey, do you have a second?" So I just called her real quick and I was like, "Hey, Sherry, what's up?" And she was like, "Hey, we just finished our boot camp. Is there anything you need from me?" And I was like, "I need the recordings of that boot camp as soon as possible. I need to know what I'm doing, and I need to know like what I'm, how to set an appointment for this company, what the appointments look like. I need to know, like if you want, if we're gonna get assigned a trainer, and then just be like, hey man, just set appointments and we'll run them and we'll get you there." I was like, okay, that's what I need to know to do, right? Because like I can set an appointment, I just need to know what to expect, right? And so I was like talking about all this, and then I was like, "I just need to know this, I just need to know this, I just need to know this, and this. And then she was like, "Okay, great, that's awesome stuff. Will you meet with me tomorrow? Will you meet with me in Summer tomorrow or Tuesday at 10?" And I was like, 100%, I'm there. Let's do it. So I got that to look forward to. Um, Also on Tuesday at 6, got invited to one of my cousin Zane. Zane's dope. Got invited to Zane's birthday party. Super excited for that. Gonna be a fun one. And then I think that might be it. I feel like I had a daily thought. I'm gonna pause until I figure out what my daily thought was. The daily thought. This took me like 15 seconds to remember. Okay, so I listened to this song called "Hungry for Life" by Bad Wolves, and I was introduced to it by my wife, but I get so emotional listening to that song sometimes. So basically, it's just like, tell me why my tombstone is blank, like where are all my trophies in life, and then the chorus is he hated the way he was dying, uh, yeah. Gosh, it's I'm literally gonna look at the lyrics because I'm like spacing it right now. Boom, 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 boom. He hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of that night when he was young and hungry for life. Dude, this literally, like, I that evokes such a deep sense of emotion for me because I just, in my heart of hearts, do not want to regret the way I live. Like truly, truly to the core of my being, I don't want to look back and just be like, I don't want to be a 75-year-old man in my room and then turn off the light at night and then dream of who I could have been. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want that for myself. And I can feel that emotion now. And I think that part of feeling that emotion now, like feeling the regret of what could be, helps me not get there. Because it's like, it is genuinely painful, dude. And just like why is my tombstone blank? Tell me when the days are less gray. Tell me where's the road to less pain. It's getting so hard to get by. Where are all my trophies in life? Like, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Like the deep sense of pain of realizing that you're old. Like, you don't have that much longer till you're gone. You have nothing to show for the life you've lived, and all you can do to live your dream life is to literally dream it. Like, that is so painful, man. That is so painful. And it's so, like, far from what I want for myself. And so, yeah, that's my daily thought, is to just live a life that I'm going to be able to look back and not regret. And not sit there and be like, I wanted to be someone else. Like, oh, there's one line where, I won't be the Joker in life playing the part I don't like. Dude. Like, I won't take a role that's assigned me because I don't want it. Like, I want to be who I want to be. And I know who I want to be, and I'm getting there. And it gives me this sense of, like, possible regret, but so much hope for myself. And that is the daily thought. Have a good evening, y'all.